Hey Travis kiddos, let's review some of our addition strategies with numbers to 20. We have learned a bunch of them. So, can you think of any of the strategies that we've learned so far? What were some of those strategies? Well, we learned to count on from a number. We learned to count all. You could draw a picture or use your cubes to count them all, right? And then we learned some new strategies in this chapter. Let's check some of them out. One of the first ways, which is one of my favorites, is making a 10, right? Make a 10, find that 10, circle that 10, love that 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. All the 10s, right? So let's check that out. If I was adding 8 plus 4, I need to find a 10 somewhere. So I can split up one of those numbers so that I can make a 10 with the other number. 8's pretty close to a 10, so let me split up 4. You could split up either number, but I'm going to start there. If I have 8, how many more do I need to make a 10? Now, maybe you know this fact on your own, but we also practice the trick of holding up 10 fingers, getting to 8, and then looking at what's down. So if I have 8, the 2 fingers that are down are the 2 more that I need to get to 10. So if I need 2 to make a 10, I can split that 4 up. 4, split it up into 2 and 2, I can make a 10. Woo! Make a 10, circle that 10, find that 10, love that 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. So 8 plus 2 equals 10. And I've already split up the 4, so I don't have that anymore. But when I make that 10, I have some left over. So I need to add those back together. 10 plus 2, which equals 12. So 8 plus 4 equals 12. Here's another example. So if I had 6 plus 9, I could split up either one to get to a 10. But 9's pretty close to a 10, so I'm going to split up 6. So I have 9. How many more do I need to make a 10? Just 1. I can get that 1 from the 6. I'm going to split my 6 up into 1 and 5. So if I have 6, 1, and 5. So I've split it up. I don't have 6 anymore. I have 5 and 1. Here's my 10. Find that 10. Circle that 10. Love that 10. 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. 9 plus 1 equals 10. And then I have 5 left over. So 10 plus 5 equals 15. So 6 plus 9 equals 15. You can double check by counting on. So if we start at 9 and count on 6, let's double check. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I get there the same way. But finding a 10 is really important because we work in base 10s when we do math, and it'll help me to add quickly and mentally too, so that someday you could add really big numbers in your head without even having to do a whole lot of writing down or pictures or anything else. So this is one strategy. Find a 10 or make a 10. Another strategy we learned is learning those doubles facts. So we learned doubles facts like 3 plus 3, 2 of the same number. 3 plus 3 equals 6. Or 5 plus 5, you guys know that one. What's 5 plus 5? 10. Or 7 plus 7 was 14. And we also noticed the pattern when we added just one more each time. So 1 plus 1 was 2, 2 plus 2 was 4, 3 plus 3 was 6. It was going up by 2s every time. So we learned our doubles facts. We also learned our doubles plus 1 facts. So instead of 3 plus 3, 3 plus 4. So 3 plus 4 is the same as 3 plus 3 plus 1 more. Double 3 plus 1, because 4 is 1 more than 3. So if we know 3 plus 3 is 6, 1 more than that is going to be 7. So 3 plus 4 is 7. Or 5 plus 6. We know 5 plus 5 is 10. So 5 plus 1, that's our doubles fact. 10, one more is 11. So 5 plus 6 is 11. So if we need to figure out the doubles plus 1 here, 7 plus 8, or even if it's 8 plus 7, doesn't matter which order. It's still our same doubles plus 1 fact, right? So this is 7 and 1. Either way, it's our double 7 plus 1 more. If double 7 is 14, double plus 1 is going to be 15. So that's another strategy, or 2 more strategies we learned. We learned making a 10, we learned doubles facts, we learned doubles plus 1, and we worked on when we're adding teen numbers with other numbers, we learned to split up the 10s and the 1s so that we can just focus on the 1s and then bring the 10s back in. So, for example, if we were adding 13 plus 4, we can split up 13 into the 10s and 1s. What would that make? 1 10 and 3 1s. So 10 and 3. Now I'm going to say 10, you go hang out for a bit, take a break. We're going to give you a rest while we focus on the 1s. We're going to do 3, the 1s from 13, plus 4, the ones that are by themselves. 3 plus 4, hey, we just did that doubles plus 1 fact. We know it's 7. Now we can say, come on back in, 10. We have our 10 from the 13, and we're going to add the 7, all of the 1s. 10 and 7, we practiced that, makes 17. It's the 10s and 1s separate. We just throw them together. So 13 plus 4 makes 17. Let's try one more of those. What if we had 14 plus 5? So we're going to separate out the 14 into 10 and 4. Then we're going to say 10s. We're going to get back to you in a moment. Let's focus on the 1s. You can already see, if you want to just cover up, think about the 1s first, 4 plus 5, then throw that 10 back in. You could do that. But when we write it all out to look at the steps, we say 4 plus 5. Hey, that's a doubles plus 1 fact too. See how all of these strategies can be combined to work quickly? So 4 plus 5 is a double 4 plus 1 more. So double 4 is 8 plus 1 more is 9. Then we can bring the 10 back in. We're ready. 10, come on back. 10 plus 9 equals 19. So 14 plus 5 equals 19. Those are just a few of the strategies we focused on this chapter. Did you come up with your own strategies that work for you? Do you have any other manipulatives or things that you use to help you solve these? You can always draw a picture. You can always use your cubes or your fingers. You can always count on or use strategies that you have. But when we learn different strategies, we can approach different problems any way we need to help us solve it. Have fun, keep practicing all of those strategies, and happy learning.